They may be forgotten stepchildren of the PWBO Playbook, but they are the old school multi-tool of the playbook. These multi-eye formations in the power wing are proven misdirection magic. Never a Cinderella in my playbook. I run these a ton, and they are proven and successful, especially if you're running Beast and then your parents are kind of, what's real football? Well, these formations you can throw in and be highly successful, and they easily complement the Beast formation, and that's why they're in here, because I run these along with Beast. So here are my multi-eye formations: the pie, offset eye, which I call angle, trig, which is an inverted wishbone or diamond under center. My pie is what I call a power eye, my variation of it. So let's take a look how these move in and out, because we move in and out of these a lot. Right now, I've got an unbalanced offensive line to the left. And so let's set up in pie. So they're under center, these multi-eye formations. Here is pie. So there's a tailback. My two tailback is the tailback number. The wingback is a 3 and my fullback is a 4, and they will set up very close to the line of scrimmage in this pie power eye formation. It could almost be an ace formation, and sometimes I will split at the ad hole and they will come down even further in there. And so that's like the pie formation there. And we'll look at these closer here in a minute. And so real quick, just so you can see what these would look like. And let me get the line kind of solid back here in case you were running more of just a traditional and you're not doing the super split. So let's say if we want to go to offset eye, he drops back here, he goes to a wing, boom, we're in offset eye. Now let's say if we wanted to go to inverted wishbone, here, here. You see how quickly that works? So you've got pie, offset eye, inverted wishbone. Real quick, easy transitions. And if you want to go to Beast, it's even easier. Boom, boom, boom. So there it is. So that's the multi-eye that you get. And if you really want to look at an offset eye, there it is again. So, hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But here's pie again right here, kind of in the variation that I run the power eye in called pie. Here are 4 power eye plays, and you can see we're kind of super splitting here, 23, 25, 27, and 29. If you're wondering, this pie formation is the cousin of my Beast cake formation, and that's why fat I call Cake-a-lite, because pie and cake work together, and cake is just a shotgun of this. So let me show you cake. Whoops. Let me ungroup that. There's cake from pie. That's all that happens. You just go to shotgun. So if you were wondering, here is the offset eye, which I call angle. Why do I call it angle? It's shorter on the wrist coach. So here's angle left, quarterback under center, tailback, fullback, wingback. And if you notice, it is very single wingish. Look, boop, 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 boop. There you go. So we run a lot of eye wing plays, a lot of motion out of that. And matter of fact, here's a couple of plays. There's some motion, toss, sweep. We've got a crackback kind of thing going on with a toss sweep. Here is my favorite play out of that, is a toss sweep, sweep option pass. Great fun play out of this formation. I don't know why a lot of people forget these formations within the Power Wing Beast offense, but I kind of do, because I was rereading Dave Caesar's book the other day, and I really never got past his Sainted 6, and there was a whole spinner section in the back. So I kind of know what's going on maybe, so don't forget these formations in the middle to the back of the Power Wing Beast offense book. Here is the trig or inverted wishbone. You can go, so trig is under center, truck, is under centered, trig can be in shotgun. However you want to do that, go back and forth with those names. Here is, let's see, a trig for a double pop pass. Love this particular play. You've got full boat coverage, blocking, and you got a little swing pass here out on number 2. Here is a 33 blast. For the trig, I do a lot more counter spin action versus the offset eye and the power eye. Trig, I'm spinning with the quarterback and coming around. So you can see him spinning handed off the 3. That's a great play to either side. Here's the lead. He's going to spin, fake to 4, and hit the 25 lead there on that counter. So these are the multi-eye formations of the Power Wing Beast offense. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Here's some playbooks over at coachparker.org if you're interested. If you're interested in those formations, they're in the Power Wing Beast offense. This is the playbook there. I'll put a comment and a link in the comment. Once again, this is Coach Parker with coachparker.org going over Forgotten Stepchildren. They're not forgotten to me. They're definitely a good multi-tool and a big part of my Power Wing Beast offense. So my multi-eye formations within there. Coach Parker with coachparker.org. Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.